name is Behdad Jaffri. This video is a reflection on my high school education and how technology affected my success as a student then and now. I received my secondary education from New Tech High at Coppell. New Tech is a 21st century, technology-based high school that incorporates technology into its curriculum. By using MacBook laptops, my teachers, peers, and I were able to collaborate effectively through a Google system that allowed everyone in the school to communicate via Gmail and Google Documents. The implementation of school-wide laptop usage also allowed us to produce projects and schoolwork that was much more sophisticated than that of a traditional high school. I stand firm in my belief that the technology-based education I received played the biggest role in my success as a student. To this day, the traits and skills I developed in high school have formed me into a better candidate for opportunities within my career and higher level studies. After being educated in a 21st century technology-based school, I have formed a new understanding of a 21st century student. A 21st century student should not be someone who merely attends class and learns from bookwork and lectures. A 21st century student should be someone who betters himself in all aspects of education and strives to widen their span of knowledge. A 21st century student is one who applies himself to different variables of education and effectively absorbs content even after a unit ends. If you are to listen to one thing I say, let it be this: communicating through technology is more necessary now than ever. As society continues to advance, it is vital for youth to understand the full use of technology and how it applies to real-world situations. That is what is important: real-world situations. Textbooks and lectures are just not as relevant to today's society. Technology is what everything revolves around. Applications for employment for most professional jobs now require a candidate to be fluent in Microsoft Office and other software products. Educational institutions across the globe need to understand the importance of technology and make a change in the delivery of curriculum, because we need to be able to send youth into the real world with a strong foundation. I must emphasize how important it is for today's youth to receive a 21st century education. It is the best way to prepare them for the future. My first day of my freshman year of high school, I could hardly stand in front of a class and speak without shaking with nerves. Throughout my 4 years at New Tech, I was able to better myself as a public speaker and communicator because of a constant need to collaborate with my peers. A common problem with today's youth is the unfamiliarity with collaboration. Leading figures within the education system need to understand that society progresses when individuals collaborate. Effectiveness in the workplace, in homes, in relationships, and in life occurs when an individual is able to collaborate and understand different ideas. Not only did technology help me advance my communication and collaboration skills, but I also became more globally aware. Global awareness and polished communication skills are a lethal combination in the real world, and opportunities tend to present themselves to those who are most knowledgeable and presentable. My high school education has placed me one step ahead of most of my colleagues and classmates who received a traditional secondary education, simply because I became a more marketable individual due to my modern day skills and understandings that formed from my technology-based education. The avenue to growth that technology produces for students is remarkable, and the foundation is one that students will carry with themselves for the rest of their lives. In the end, there is no price that can be put on the humanitarian value that derives from a technology-based education, because the students produced today are the leaders of tomorrow.